Good morning. It's Wednesday, April the 1st, and you're watching AGORACOM Small Cap News TV. I'm your host, Paul Kondakos. AGORACOM TV is a daily, fast-paced, edgy show, bringing you the best press releases at the open, along with the halt, so that you can hopefully profit from them and potentially find your next great small cap investment. As I mentioned, it's April 1st, which means it's April Fool's Day, so make sure you keep your wits about yourself. Don't let your friends, colleagues, co-workers, spouses pull one over on you this morning. Now, getting down to business, I've got 4 great press releases for you. 2 from the Canadian side, 2 from the US side, and 1 halt to report on in the second segment of our show. So without any further ado, let's get down to business. Our lead story comes out of a company called First Majestic Silver Corp. They trade on the big board under the symbol FR. They're announcing their annual financial results for the year ended December 31st, 2008. Highlights include annual production numbers for 2008, which increased by 18% to 4.2 million ounces of silver equivalent, and included within that there's 3.6 million ounces of silver, 1,600 ounces of gold, and 7.5 million pounds of lead, and finally 425,000 pounds of zinc. Gross revenues for 2008 prior to smelting charges were $56 million compared to $46 million in 2007, which represents an increase of 22%. In 2008, the company shipped 3.5 million ounces of silver equivalents at an average price of $15.63 per ounce, and that's compared to 3.46 million ounces in 2007 at an average price of $13.24, and those are Canadian dollars. Now, a little bit about the company. They presently own and operate 3 producing silver mines in Mexico, and production from these mines is anticipated to be approximately 5.7 million to 6 million ounces of silver in 2009, with further increases anticipated in 2010 and beyond. Company's last at $2.08, 52-week high of $4.97, low of 87 cents, and the market cap of approximately $171 million. Moving on to Klondex Mines, they trade on the TSX big board one more time. They trade under the symbol KDX. The company is announcing that it's received an NI 43-101 compliant resource update report on its 100% owned Fire Creek gold property, which is located in northern Nevada. The 43-101 shows 1.64 million ounces of gold equivalent, which is indicated mineral resource. Plus, there's an additional 508,000 ounces inferred, 508,000 ounces of gold inferred at its Fire Creek project. Now, a little bit about the company. They're a gold exploration company focused on the development and expansion of its 100% owned high-grade Fire Creek deposits in Nevada, which consists of 10,000 acres of fee and lease land. Company's last at 75 cents. High of $2.10, low of 30 cents, and the market cap of approximately $19 million. Now, moving south of the border, got some U.S. companies for you. This one's on the bulletin board. It's called Kun Run Biotechnology. Trades under the symbol KURU. The company is announcing financial results for the year ended December 31st, 2008. Highlights from the press release include revenue for the year ended December 31st, 2008 were $11.6 million, which represents an increase of $4.1 million or 56% over the same period last year. Net income increased 378% to approximately $6 million for the year, and that's from approximately $1.2 million for the same period in 2007. Earnings per share for the year were 24 cents per share, both basic and diluted, compared with 5 cents per share for the same period in 2007. So great numbers coming out of Kun Run. A little bit about the company. Together with subsidiaries, it engages in the manufacture and sale of polypeptide medicines. Company's last at $1.30, 52-week high of $4.25, low of 60 cents, and the market cap of $32.5 million. Finally, I've got National Investment Managers. They trade on the bulletin board under the symbol NIVM. They're a nationally based and regionally operated retirement plan administration and investment company. They're also announcing results for the 2008 revenue and earnings, and in fact, they're announcing record results. Financial highlights for 2008 include revenues of $41.7 million in 2008 compared with $35 million in the same period of 2007, which represents an 18% increase. Full year EBITDA was $8 million compared with $6.3 million in the same period last year, which is an increase of approximately 28%. Positive cash flow from operations for 08 was $4.2 million, and operating margins also improved to $19.3 million for the full year, compared with $17.7 from the previous year. The company stated a net loss for the year of December 31st, 08 of approximately $130,000. And in addition, preferred dividends of approximately $2 million, resulting in a net loss of approximately $2.1 million, which is down from the period last year, which was $7 million. So it looks like the company's slowly trying to turn the corner. They haven't reached profitability yet, but that's the trajectory that they're on. A little bit about the company. They're a holding company and a consolidator of pension plan administration, investment management, and insurance business. They're last at 25 cents. High of 75 cents, low of 15 cents, and the market cap of approximately $10 million. And we've got our halt. We've only got one halt to report on this morning. Comes out of a company called Advanced Explorations. They trade on the TSX Venture under the symbol AVI. The company has been halted pending news. That's a wrap for today's show. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Paul Kondakos. Make sure to tune in again tomorrow. We've got more great press releases and halts in the AM for you.